Hello and welcome back. How are you? I am very happy that you are here today because I want to talk to you about one of my favorite subjects. But before I tell you what my favorite subject is, I want to tell you that it used to not be one of my favorite subjects, and it was something that I used to like to ignore. So, what is this subject that I want to talk to you about? Well, it's something that you use every single day and that everyone's using all the time, but a lot of people don't like to talk about it. And especially if you're having difficulties or problems in creating more of it. Today I want to talk to you about abundance, prosperity, money. And I want to share with you a 3-word phrase or affirmation, if you want to call it, that really helped me to take my life, my business, and my brand to the next level. It's what's helped me to be here with you in this video, showing up, getting over my fears and my insecurities, and really going for what I know that I desire to create. Because remember, if you have an idea or an ideal in your mind, it's not really going to do much just there in your mind. You got to go out and take action. But here's the thing, if you don't really have an empowered money mindset and a belief that you deserve to create money in abundance for your time and your talents, well, then you're probably not going to take as much action, or you might not take any action at all. So I want to help you to really take action towards your life, towards your dreams, towards your ideals. And I want you to understand and discover if you might have a negative money mindset or a negative money story. I didn't really hear the term money story until I became a transformational coach. And it's one of the first layers that we work on. Because behind everything that you're doing in your life and in your business, we always need money, right? But money is one of those taboo subjects that a lot of people don't like to talk about. So here's the thing. When you are a young child, from 0 to 7, you are literally programming your subconscious mind. The part of your mind that can't really reason. It's just the part of the mind that takes everything as truth. So most people are living in their money mindset that they unconsciously programmed from the age of 0 to 7. So if you notice yourself falling in particular patterns around money or having certain beliefs or stories about or around money, I want you to think about, how is your mother and your father with money? How are your grandparents? What was the neighborhood you grew up in? What did you grow up hearing and thinking and believing about money or wealth or poverty? Because you don't know what you don't know. Meaning, like, if you don't know anything different, you're going to keep doing the same thing. So what I want to invite you with on this video is to really think about how you feel about money. What is your money story? What do you think that you learned from your parents or your grandparents? What were their beliefs about money? I mean, you know, how many times as a little kid did you go in somewhere and you're like, oh, I really want that. And maybe your parents said, we can't afford it. It's too expensive. Don't be selfish. I work too hard, or we can't have things like that. When you hear things like that as a child, that starts to condition you to think that, number one, asking for something is bad, or number two, that there aren't infinite possibilities to bring in more abundance. So that's what I want to share with you right now. I want to share with you this 3-word phrase or affirmation that, well, it's what's helped me to get here and to be creating this videos on this incredible platform, OnlyFans television. I really had to go and open myself for new opportunities to get beyond my own fears and my own judgments. So are you ready to learn it? Here it is. Money loves me. Money loves me. I tell you what, when I started to say this, my first feelings were like, oh, Melissa, you can't say that. Or what if you share that with people? What are they going to think about you? That sounds so materialistic. And then I started to think about, well, why do I believe that is bad? Why do I have these beliefs about money that might make it seem bad if I want to have it? And then I started to go even deeper and deeper, and I started to discover so many things about myself and my money story. And then I remembered what my mom would say, or my dad would say, or how people made me feel about myself and money. And the more that I said it, the more I cleared out all of that junk in my field, right? Because remember, money is energy. Thoughts are energy. Thoughts create emotions, and emotions are energy and motion, right? And you create your reality based on energy and frequency. You know, we might think that everything is static, but it's not. Everything at the deepest level is energy, including money. So it's not really about who has the most. It's about you believing that you have the possibility to create more and to live abundantly. So I shared with you the 3-word phrase that will help you to bring more money in your life. Money loves me. When you begin saying it, see what comes up. Think about your money story. Think about your beliefs of you and money. And then I want to tell you another thing that I do. Every time I earn money, I always write down a percentage. It could be 5%, it could be 10%, and I give it away. And I tell you what, when I began doing that, it really changed the way I felt about money. Because if you don't believe that money is a renewable resource, if you bring it in and you hold it tight and you're afraid to let it go, or when you go to pay for something, you feel guilty or you feel angry when you pay your bills, well, think about it this way. How would you feel if you gave someone a gift and they didn't say thank you and they were afraid to accept it? Would you want to give them a gift again? So think of every time you earn money as if it's a gift from the universe. And it's just an extra thing that you have to enjoy your life and to share with others. I know that I love to give extra tips to the waiters and the waitress. I love to think about, okay, today I have $50. Who am I going to give it to, right? And I love that feeling, especially for myself, knowing that I no longer have that fear around money. And when I catch myself having that fear, I once again remember money loves me. And I remember this whole journey of life is about learning how to enjoy it more and how to really have a bigger faith in something bigger that gives you life, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would really love for you to try saying this phrase.